belt to ass. Barcelona 7, Newcastle 2. Well, Barcelona 8, Newcastle 3. Hey, listen. Oh, shit. Igor Tudor is immediately walking off the field. I'm watching the Tottenham game right now against Atleti. What a second half. But that first half performance was shambolic. Anyways, we're going to get into it. Oh, why's my ring like this? Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. So, let's get into the game. I said 4-1. 7-2? Hey, we take that. I wanted 8. Man, I was screaming 8, 8, 8. Bro, listen, I was screaming 8 like I was a whole... Let me not say what I was going to say. But that first half performance, bro, let's get into it. So, we took the lead. Lamine, I don't know who the hell he left on the floor, bro. He cooked the shit out of that Newcastle player. Slid through. Think it was Fermin. Or did he immediately give the pass to Rafinha? I don't know. There, so many goals went in today, bro. I don't even freaking remember. And then Rafinha, bang. 1-0. 2-1 on the aggregate. Then, Elanga. This guy is so shit. But we're the biggest charity in the world. Barcelona is the biggest charity in the world. If you're an out-of-form striker, the best team you could face is Barcelona. Because you know, if you're clinical, you're going to have chances. That first goal Newcastle scored, the 2 goals they scored was shambolic. So, that happening was shit. The whole defense capitulated. I thought João Garcia could have done better with his positioning for that goal, but we moved. Second goal. What was the second goal? I don't even remember. Who the fuck scored the second goal? But we scored the second goal, 2-1. Then 2-2. Lamine does some stupid backheel pass, and then Eric Garcia gets injured. Eric Garcia, if you're getting injured that early on in the game, I'm assuming you were already feeling something during the warm-up. Eric Garcia got injured. Araujo had to come on. Listen. As much as I don't like managers playing players injured. Arteta does it all the time at Arsenal. Listen, in this case, I hear it. Araujo shit. I hear it. When I saw him coming on, and I thought it was João Cancelo, who I thought was okay today. I feel like he could have been more present for... Anyways, second goal. Everybody who's fully blaming Araujo is crazy, even though... Why is his legs so opened? Like, bro, the guy was out here moving like Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. Anyways, don't know why his legs are so open. Don't know why Lamine does so much sometimes. Lamine is always out here trying to... We know you have flair, my guy. We know you're the best player in the world. But sometimes, bro, just keep it very simple. Please, for the love of God. Then, halftime comes in. And I ain't gonna lie. First half... Newcastle were the better team. I don't know what the fuck Eddie Howe told them during those 15 minutes, but in those 15 minutes, he gave them motherfuckers a blueprint on how to capitulate. We scored so many goals today, I don't remember who scored. I know Lewa scored 2. I know Rafinha scored 2. I know Fermin scored a crazy... Oh, the 2-1 was the penalty? Was it the pen? I think it was the pen. But Lamine got he scored the pen. I was so scared. I thought Ramsdale saved it. Who else? Yeah. And so there were so many goals flying in. But overall, this game was a battering. We beat the shit out of them. However, that first half performance, we need to get into that. The defense capitulated. Absolutely capitulation. And you could tell in the first half we were struggling with the physicality. The physicality of the Prem, of just Joe Linton, Tonali, who I thought was shit today. Tonali, the center backs, all that stuff. But second half, Flick, he played Lamine more centrally. You saw Lamine more centrally around the pitch, bossing. absolutely busting the game. Rafinha pressing. And I said it before. I don't remember what game it was. I think it was the Bilbao game. And I said, Rafinha's been shit since he's come back. Since I've said that, he's been our best player. Him and Joao Cancelo. Even though Joao Cancelo didn't really do too much today. And yeah, but I need to talk about Araujo for a little bit. Araujo needs to be sold in the summer. I don't care what nobody tells me. I don't care if people are talking about... People are such nostalgia merchants. They're doing the same shit with Balde. They're talking about some 22, 23, 24, 25. Balde, 22, 23, Araujo. I don't give a shit. They're shit, okay? Sell him in the summer. Sell him in the summer. He is a bum. The guy's always doing some stupid fuckery. Like... The guy's always out here. He almost gave Cabarsi a concussion like 20 seconds when he came in. He's always doing something stupid. Like, and you could tell, like, when he's playing right back, he's playing center back. Because he's not a right back, obviously. But, man, the only time I don't even want him to play. Play Xavi Aspas. Play him. Play him. Play Xavi Aspas like you did against Sevilla. And until Koundé or Balde comes. I think Koundé comes back before Balde. Because I think Balde comes back next month. This is how bad it's gotten. That today, Araujo was so bad. Bro, man, I said I miss Koundé. You know how crazy that sounds this season? Saying I miss Koundé? Those 3 words came out of my mouth. I was like this. Like, but overall, man, we slapped the shit out of them. This Premier League hype needs to stop, okay? Liverpool just went through. Arsenal just went through. Out of the 4 teams, those are the only 2 teams that went through. And Liverpool have PSG next. They ain't making it, okay? They ain't making it. Galatasaray went through. They went to Anfield. Had none of their fans. Sat back. They played like shit, okay? Arsenal... This is what I mostly wanted to talk about more in this video. You know, we slapped Newcastle 8-3. What is there really for me to talk about? Like, except for like the first half and we were shit. Second half, we slapped the shit out of them. However, we play Atleti next. Because Atleti just beat Tottenham. We need to prove ourselves. Especially in the first leg. Because you know what happened to us in the Copa del Rey when we played against Atleti. They slapped us all over the place in 40 minutes. They scored 4 goals. If we reach the semifinals, we are most likely going to face Arsenal. Arsenal has Sporting, which is not an easy game, but I think Arsenal should be able to deal with them. However, if we go through, which I'm assuming we should, because here's the problem with Atleti. Atleti just played Tottenham today. They're such bottlers. They're such bottlers in a sense. It wouldn't shock me if they lost to Sociedad in the Copa del Rey. They're such bottlers in the sense where they could go ahead and then they'd lose. Ever since I've seen CR7 dunk on them in the 2018-19 Champions League, I'm like, yeah, Atleti, they're not serious at all. If we prove ourselves and we go to Arsenal, I feel like the High Line is the only game when we could really play against, like, Arsenal's the perfect team to play against in the High Line. Because, listen, if we face Arsenal, that could backfire quick and Arsenal beat the shit out of us. But I feel like they don't have pace. Saka has been shit for the past 15 months, okay? Gyökeres is quick, but we're able to catch up with him because like he's quick, but he's not quick. The only player in transition that really scares me is Martinelli. That's it. But I don't know why I'm talking about that now. I think that game is in late April, early May. So we'll leave that for that. But man, belt to ass. Belt to ass. I want this team to play more like this throughout the entire game. I feel first half, I feel like the only person who really had intensity was really Rafinha. Rafinha was the only person really running around, really giving his all and stuff like that. I'm looking at Bayern. Bayern just won 10-2 on aggregate. I pray they beat the shit out of Madrid. Because if Madrid goes through against Bayern, it's long. It is peak. But anyways, have a very important game on Sunday against Vallecano. I think we'll win. It's at home. But the Vallecano game is a very important game because we will go 7 points clear before the Madrid derby. And hopefully Atleti do something. Because anytime Atleti have to play Barca or Madrid, they turn into 09 Barca. So hopefully they drop points. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw or a loss. Anything to make them bums drop points, I'll take it. But yeah, basically, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. I don't remember. Oh, this too. And I've been saying this in a lot of my videos. Flick. Oh, João Garcia. Yes. João Garcia is out for 2 to 3 weeks. The reports came out not too long ago after the game. Eric Garcia, I think, is out for the same amount of time too. We should be fine. And I think they come back before the Atleti first leg. So yeah, but man, I know everybody felt that in their heart when João Garcia got injured. But Szczesny's decent. I actually give Szczesny a lot of praise for last season. Like, a lot of people, they kind of disregard. Szczesny saved us in a lot of games last season. So Szczesny's decent. I know he doesn't play that much. He doesn't give a shit. He just smokes cigarettes, get paid, fucks around in training, have fun. You know, it's Szczesny, but you know, we should be fine with Szczesny as long as the defense stays in place and stuff like that. I think we have Atleti in the league in early April, so that's gonna be a big test. I don't know if João Garcia or Eric Garcia will be back for that game. I'm pretty sure Koundé and De Jong will be back. So yeah. Oh, Bernal today was very good. Pedri was very good. I don't think I mentioned them. Kubarsi was decent today. Gerard Martin was decent today. The fullbacks were shit today. João Cancelo wasn't his best game. And yeah, anybody letting Alanga run through them like Lily Phillips is crazy. I'm sorry. I thought Rafinha was man of the match. And this is what I was saying before. I said, no matter how shit Liwa is, I'll still start him over that bum Subject 7. Subject 7 is his new name. I'll start him over that bum Subject 7. But the one last thing I want to say. I know we used all our subs today. Flick, for the love of God. I don't know how many times. I'm going to say this in every video. Rest Lamine, Rafinha, and our players more. I can't stress this enough. We all know Lamine is going to the World Cup. Rafinha is going to the World Cup. They're going to go there and they're going to play every single game. They need as much rest as possible. We're slapping the shit out of Newcastle. Bring Rashford on. Bring Rooney on. I know you had to use your last sub for Szczesny, but we need this more in the game. This is the only problem that this is my main problem I have with Flick. He doesn't make he leaves all our best players on for too long. But yeah. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully y'all liked it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.